Mr. Horse, how did you feel when Kids WB disappeared on May 17th, 2008?
No, sir, I don't like it.
Well, there you have it, folks. He doesn't like it. Alright, let's get this review over with. Hey guys, Vanilla Rabbit Lover 2001 here with another video. And for today's video, I'm going to be discussing why I miss Kids WB. So, as we all know, Kids WB was a Saturday morning block that aired on the WB for Saturday morning cartoons. It was launched on September 9th, 1995 on the WB, the same day PlayStation was launched in America, which is really cool. And sadly, Kids WB ended its run on the WB on September 16th, 2006, because the WB and UPN became the CW. And then on September 23rd, 1 week later, Kids WB moved to Saturday mornings to the CW. And that's when people argued that Kids WB was starting to go downhill. I mean, as much as I do enjoy the CW, when it's not on Saturday mornings, I will say something looking back to Kids WB. Kids WB kind of did go downhill when it came to the CW, because don't get me wrong, there were still some good shows when Kids WB was launching on CW, but most of the shows were just uninteresting. I mean, yeah, sure, we did had Coconut Red, Fruit Salad Island in 2005, but most of the shows here are from that aired on Kids WB during the CW were just boring or they're crappy. Like, we had shows like Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue and whatever Spider Riders is supposed to be and all that. It was just I mainly still watch Kids WB because at least there were still some good shows. Like, there were Tom and Jerry Tales and Legion of Superheroes and Johnny Test. Yes, I said Johnny Test. I know most of you people out there don't like that show, but I enjoyed it. Please don't give me any angry comments because that show was my childhood. But anyways, aside from all that, and there was another show that premiered in 2008 called The Spectacular Spider-Man. That show was good. Yeah, that was Wilt and Duet. That show was... Wilt and Duet was not bad. It wasn't good either, but it was certainly not good. Wilt and Duet was just okay. Skunk Fu was kind of good, but then there were shows like Eon Kid and Naggy Nation and well, wait, why am I ranting on that? I actually enjoy that one. Then there was World of Quest, which I don't really know anything about that show, and sadly, World of Quest was the last show to air on Kids WB because 2 months later it became the CW for Kids. The CW for Kids was okay until they got rid of Johnny Test, Tom and Jerry Tales, and The Spectacular Spider-Man. But I only watched it because it had Sonic X and Winx Club and all that. And then 3 years later, it became Toon's Eye. And then 3 years And then 2 years later, it became. I'm sorry, I meant 2 years later. And then 2 more years later, it became Vortex, which was actually better than CW for Kids, but then sadly, it ended on September 27, 2014. Now it is One Magnificent Morning. That's that song was annoying. One magnificent morning. This is truly a one magnificent morning. Oh, this is truly a one Saturday morning. If this is a magnificent morning, then why are there no Saturday morning cartoons on the CW? There's nothing magnificent about having no Saturday morning blocks at all. Excuse me. I may have not existed in 1995, but I still watched the Bumpers, and for 1995, it was good. I think Kids TV should have been its own channel instead of just being a Saturday morning block. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have Saturday morning blocks, but Kids WB really should have been a channel. And if Kids WB was still around, shows like Johnny Test would have stayed on Kids WB for the last 3 seasons, and shows like, and other shows like, I bet other shows like 16 and Total Drama and Georgia Jungle, they would all air on Kids WB. And other shows from DHX Media like Proud Puppies, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, My Little Pony, no wait, I already mentioned that. Littlest Pet Shop, Hansel Foolish Treasures, even My Little Pony Equestria Girls web series. Those shows would also air on Kids WB. And if that's also the case, then the Equestria Girls movies and specials, the four main movies and the 5 specials, they would also be originated to Kids WB. And it's just, and I know a lot of people think that it was best for Kids WB to end in 2008, which I do agree because it did kind of go downhill. But if it was a TV network, I bet it would have been fine and it wouldn't have that many bad shows. Sure, it might have some bad shows, but most of them would be good. Most of them, especially ones good shows I mentioned, would actually be good. Overall, even Kids WB went downhill, I still watch it because it had Johnny Test, Tom and Jerry Tales, Legion of Superheroes, Weldon DeWitt, and The Spectacular Spider-Man. Those shows were keeping Kids WB alive for a little bit. And I especially enjoy Johnny Test. I especially like the first season because the first season of Johnny Test was like totally spies, and because even the characters kind of feel similar in the first season, were like totally spies characters. Like Johnny and Dookie were obviously representing them, were obviously more like the male version of Clover and the dog version of Stella. Then of course there's Susan and Mary, who pretty much remind me of Alex and Sam, except I actually like Susan better than Alex. The parents are like Alex and Sam's mothers, and kinda, I guess. Then of course there was Boing Boing Boy, who is like Mandy. Except I actually like Boing Boing Boy better than Mandy. Then there's Mr. Black and Mr. White, who was like Jerry Splendid 2 in two different races. Okay, I shouldn't be laughing. That joke was kind of corny. But anyways, overall, I miss Kids WB. I wish Kids WB didn't end. I praying that it will come back, not as a Saturday morning block, but as a television network. Bring in all the good shows and reruns of shows that were aired on that were on Kids WB, even shows that were on some shows that was on Cartoon Network and Discovery Family, and everything should be good. Anyway, this is my review. Also, before I end this video, I created a video. I actually created a video called How Kids WB Should Have Ended on May 17, 2008. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do a link, but it's the video's in my channel somewhere. You'll just have to go on my channel and find it yourself. But anyways, rest in peace, Kids WB. You're one of the best Saturday morning blogs I ever met. And you are definitely better than the CW for kids. Alright, that's it. Later.